Hey, Claude Pelanne here, affiliate starting line. We're going to do a video on Google Photos. Google Photos is a free app. If you're logged into your account, I always am, and go down here to the apps, you'll see Google Photos, open it up. It's a great tool. I use it almost daily. I store pictures on it. I store pictures off on a hard drive as well. But online, I use Google Photos, and it downloads directly from my iPhone. So it's very practical if I'm shooting on the iPhone. If I'm shooting on a regular camera, I just upload the pictures. But anyway, so how is it? What is it? Google Photos has two areas you should be aware of. There is the top nav bar. So here you have a search box, create, which you can set in settings. I'll show you that. Upload, and you upload pictures. The most important part here is the sidebar. So here you have the three features of Google Photo. Assistant is a tool that Google uses to do fun things with your photos. Collages, little animations, it's up, and you can decide what you want to let it do. Photos is exactly self-explanatory. It's where we are now. It's where you put your photos. Albums is where you make photos out of your albums, out of your photos, and you can put everything there. So shared is where you can set up sharing pictures or sharing albums. It's a great way to transfer. If you have family or friends and you need to transfer photos to them, you can create an album in Google Photos and then send them the link. And I'll show that later on in another video. Trash. Settings. You might want to take a quick look at settings. Settings. This is the high quality, unlimited storage. You can load as much as you want here. If you want to load in your raw files and as such, then you can pick original, but you're only going to get 7 gigs of storage. It's just not a lot. You'll end up having to buy. Assistant cards. These are the things that in the create button that's in the top nav bar are offered. You can create albums, etc. This is where you set that up. I've just left it at the default settings. Group similar faces. Yes, I like to do that. So in all your photos, if you select someone and you click it in the search box, you can pull all the photos of that one person up. It's an interesting feature. Google Drive, you show Google Drive photos and videos in the library. I want to keep the geolocation, but if you want to remove it, then you change the setting. Activity log will tell you what all the commentaries are on your different photos. Coming back to the sidebar, you can send feedback, you can do the help. The downloads, this is where you want to make sure that you put the app on your iPhone and then, or your Android device or your iPad. And then, anything that you take pictures off those devices will automatically back up to Google Photos. So that's the sidebar. On the top bar, search. This is where you can search by face. You can search by category. You can search by geography. It's a very, very useful. Let's take a look at birds. It's going to pull up all of my bird albums and all my bird photos. So, it's really a very useful tool. Create. There you can create an album, share an album, do animation, collage. Some of these we saw in the settings. You can decide what you want to do up in here. Upload. You can upload pictures from your computer. So that's really it in a nutshell. That is Google Photos. It comes in very handy. It's free. And I'm going to do 2 or 3 more videos to show you how to edit pictures. It does all sorts of stuff that's really kind of interesting. And so that's it. Hope this has been helpful. This is Claude Pelanne, affiliate starting line. Stay with it. Stay well. Talk soon.